All right. Oh, God. Of course, Willie P is going to tell me to take my time. He's all happy he won last week. Welcome, 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 one and all. It is that time of the week again. It is time for Hops and Props. This is my weekly stream where we hang out and watch your videos, and I give away a prize at the end of the night to one lucky submitter. I'm going to go over the details of how to submit videos again one more time as well. What is up, Dronic? Good to see you. Hope everything is going well for you guys over there and staying safe. Wait, echo's real.
Yeah, I got one too many mics on. Fixed it. Sorry, guys. Fixed it now. Fixed it. So, I hope everybody is staying safe out there. Holy cow, the world is turning upside down. I feel like this is a fitting shirt because I'm an old man, and as of this week, all I have been doing is Call of Duty. That's right. With the quarantine in effect and can't get out and fly and everything, I've been putting in some time on the Call of Duty, but I'm not complaining of all the things that could be occupying my time if it's not flying drones. Yeah, it's not an awful one. Been playing with my dad a lot online as well. Anyways, okay. I killed this mic because sometimes I use one or the other, and I just turned on too many audio sources. It's not a big deal. So anyways, this is the weekly stream where we watch your videos, and I'm going to go over just how to submit, what the prize is for tonight, and a couple of other updates as well. Chris Quad, you can't be that much older than me. Is dividing by zero is the new battle royale mode worth it? That's like my favorite thing right now is Warzone in Call of Duty. I've been playing the crap out of it. Now that they got solos, I do so much better as a solo operator personally, and unless it's like good friends, like if my dad's online, or if Bot Grinder or other peeps, any of the FPV crew that plays are online. Anyways, let's go over all of the details on the post so that we can get the post live and get the stream going. So, a couple of ground rules. Number one, posts are submitted over on Discord. Link in the description to my Discord server. When you click it on the left side of the screen, you'll see Popcorn and Props, the old title of the stream. I should probably change that. And yeah, you'll see Popcorn and Props submissions. That is where you'll submit a video, but it is not open to submissions all the time because we watch every single video that gets submitted. If I leave it open all the time, we'll never be able to watch all the videos because like every 30 seconds you'll upload a 5-minute video and there's just not enough time in the world. So we only open it up for a small window at the start of the stream, and then that is it. I'm going to give up on the whole 9:30 p.m. if we're not done with the videos because let's face it, I haven't had a chance to have a second window in forever anyways. Basically, since I started giving away prizes. What is up, Phantom? Glad to see you in here. Hope you're staying safe out there as well. So we're going to have one window of submissions that I'm going to open up in a minute. So while I'm telling you guys the ground rules, be sure you're going and copying your the link that you're going to be pasting onto Discord and getting that already. Number two, while you're getting that link, make sure it's a YouTube link. We only do YouTube videos if you post a Vimeo or a Google Drive or a Snapchat, I don't know, whatever other links that it could be, we're not going to watch them because I am doing my best not to get a copyright strike while doing these streams. So that is one of the ways that I protect myself is we only do YouTube videos. Let's see, what other ground rules? Oh yeah. So I have a very, very loosey-goosey 2-minute rule that, like, if it hits 2 minutes and I feel like we're all ready to move on, then we're just going to move on. And no offense, we move on from a lot of good videos. But if everybody is super engaged and, like, getting mind blown and whatnot, we're going to keep watching your video. So at the 2-minute mark is where I reserve the right to move on. So if you have, like, a really long vlog video that you want to post, be sure to use the feature where you select start at this time. It is when you create the link, there's a little box. Just check that box, move the cursor where you want it, use that link. Only one submission per person, and let's was the other thing? There's like something else that I always forget. Or, more likely is I just always feel like it is that I'm forgetting something. Wabba Wabba, I would expect nothing less from you. The isolation stuff is going well. I have been flying my micro in the house. I was toying with the idea of doing like a micro challenge for next week, but I'm working on something a little bit bigger. If you guys have been flying your micros during the social distancing period that we've been experiencing, then I've got some cool challenges coming up for you guys, so stay tuned to the channel for that. More details about that coming soon. I think that pretty much covers it for the submissions. When I do make the submissions live, I will also be hopping in over here on the Discord channel. What is up, guys? Say hello. Hang on. That ain't right. For some reason, I don't think anybody could hear you guys. Input, output, game, headset. I think I know what happened. I need to update this. Yes, I do. Okay, good. If I hadn't have fixed this, then you guys weren't going to be able to hear the video music either. So, voice, where's the game? There's game, apply. Okay, now the people can hear you. So, whatever. Doesn't matter. Once the submissions are live, I will not only say it to the Discord people, but I will also put it in the chat on YouTube. So in the live chat, that way you guys know that it is absolutely live as well. But I am in the process of making it now. Save the changes. Submissions are live. Get those videos in while you can. Get them in while you can. Get them in while you can. I'm a little quiet. That is unacceptable. And submissions are closed. How big of how much do we get? Let's see.
I can count them if you want.
I will let somebody else count them. Formula, dude, I saw Formula had a new video up when I was perusing the YouTubes earlier. Let's see, is it gonna? Yeah, it always does it on the wrong window. Let's do that. Let's make it the
21 videos.
21. Oh my God, submissions are down. Oh yeah, that was the other thing that I forgot to mention before we even get going. Let's just talk about who is the sponsor of this week's stream. Sponsor of this week's stream is Stingy. Kenneth Deli, thank you so much for helping make sure that the bunker stays stocked with beers. This week's beer, I am going with a Scofflaw. Come on, focus on it. Goat's Milk Milkshake IPA. This thing is freaking delicious. I don't know if you guys get Scofflaw where you're at, like get on it. The Milkshake IPA is ridiculous. And okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, this week's stream is sponsored by me and myself and I. So whoever wins for tonight's stream, I'm gonna get together a couple of things that I got around the house, like a T-shirt, maybe some stickers, and a couple of other. Yeah, I've got some stuff. It's gonna be a good little prize pack. But this week I didn't feel it. I don't know. I didn't reach out to anybody. Didn't get a proper sponsor, and so you get a Stingy prize pack. All right, but the first video for the night is going to be Formula FPV, bringing the juice back. You know what? Before I start this video, I need to finish.
That video's killer.
Good. I love hearing that. Formula always has the killer videos. Need to get my notepad ready. And pen. All right. And now we're ready.
Intoxicating your kiss, intoxicating your lips. Nobody does it like this. I find it hard to resist. Oh, feeling out of control, beautifully so. What's coming over me? It's a total eclipse of rationality.
Yeah, I'll totally sign something. I'll probably sign the T-shirt that I'm gonna send out as well. Dude, Attacking it with flow.
Formula, your style is wild, dude.
I can't take my eyes off of it just to write down his name and stuff. Oh, nice. I like that little pull up into the tree. That reminds me of some Critwell.
That backwards roof serve was super gnarly, dude.
Oh, right there? Yeah. Winter quarantine dinner. Thank you so much for that, Jake.
What's coming over me? It's a total eclipse of rationality. I don't usually say this. I don't usually play this.
Yeah, it says that it's HD. I don't know what's. Plus the stream output, I only do out 720p because the internet and the computer processing, and it seems like I drop a lot less frames this way. Oh, what's up, King Sloth? Glad to have you back.
Stop dropping frames.
I haven't dropped any tonight. Come on now.
Start dropping bars.
Eris asks, what flight controller am I using these days? All of my quads are currently rocking the Radix from. Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. I don't know why I'm like so blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm flying the Radix from Brain FPV. Alright. Vampire effing chicken. Wait, is this a chicken sandwich video, Vampire? What is up, Roscoe Sticks? Dude, Vampire stoked he got the second video in. Is that going to be like the new thing, the challenge to get the very first video in? Alright, I'll check my Facebook Messenger, Brick. I don't know. Yeah, I hear you. I wish that it was a higher resolution as well, but my computer just don't like the 1080p stream, and so it is what it is. Ah, new Lamb of God. Makes sense. That's where the effing chicken came from. I don't know. I may be building out a new PC sometime in the not too distant future. And if I build a new PC, then we'll be able to go 1080. Maybe we can go 4K. Who even knows? If I have fast enough internet. Divided by 0, the Rez is gonna miss the flying beer can in his video.
My video may not be anything because it was like right in under the wire. I was like still processing right before I submitted it.
Oh, well, hopefully YouTube gets done with the processing. If the link's good, then we can always come back to it later if it's not ready when we try.
It's a junk video anyway. I just like submitting them. I'm a crappy pilot, but I'm quick on the Control V, you know?
There you go.
I legit am the only person in this town that flies, so the only way that I learn is by watching YouTube videos. I don't have anybody else to fly with.
That's right, Willie P. Vampire is killing it as usual. Always going hard. Alex Gregorius, just killed my last flying quad because of cricket. That backwards shit is expensive. I agree. Go try to backwards power loop something. Oh, God. All right, what do we got next? Jake Rubel, Stingy Edit. All right, Jake, hope you're keeping them lungs corona clear.
It's just a quick one.
What car is that, dog?
It's a Fiero.
Oh, yeah. Now, that is... It fits the music, for sure.
Absolutely.
I'm an 80s kid.
Wild, too.
Yeah, I'm an 80s kid.
Me, too.
How do you keep that thing on the road, dude? Aren't those things like, don't they like catch on fire every 5 minutes?
Hence the Fiero name.
that was the story. I've owned 2 of them, and they've never caught fire, so, you know.
All right, so Robin H asks, hey, I need a new VTX for around $20. Can you recommend me one? I can't because I, like, and I don't mean that in a mean way. Rush, is it good? All I use are the TBS VTXs because they never die. While you may be thinking, oh, it's so expensive, if you buy a Unify, it's gonna just keep working. You may have to put a new SMA lead. But yeah, I've heard good things about Rush. I just have never used them, and so I don't want to like vouch for it, having not used it myself.
Yeah. I gotta throw in my 2 cents on this one. I've flown like a lot of different VTXs, a lot of the TBS line, a lot of other stuff. Gotta say, I've been flying the Unify Pro 32HV, and it is hands down the best VTX I have ever used or ever seen anyone use.
Yeah, the Pro 32, the one with the 1 watt, that thing is redonkulous.
Stupid good. It's expensive and it's bulky to fit in your quad, but it is ridiculous.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, the Rush Tank Race or something, I think it is like $25 on any like FPV site, and it's pretty dang good. It's 500 milli.
Dang, wait, what did I just do?
I just ordered two of the Evos, and I've got one in this one that I'm flying. I like it.
Oh no! Make it big. Okay, so this is 1 pack in the yard cut from Walkie Talkie FPV. Make it big. Okay, hang on. Let's back it up. Let's take the night off from caring about tomorrow. Don't know where we're going, but it's somewhere out there. We got our whole lives left to make some memories. Nice little rewind off the roof. I will remember best. We stole a tricycle and then it all goes back. Handcuffs behind my back. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, we're not gonna grow up.
I've been messing with different props, Gym Fan and HQs. It seems like the V1S, and I was going to ask this question, I get like a lot of like bounce back when I do a hard like roll and stop. I didn't know if that was normal or what. It just seems like they flex more or something. I can't really describe it.
Those are really soft props. I mean, if you have like a really powerful quad or a heavy quad too, it can really make those props bounce a little bit.
You tried S3s?
Yeah, no, I haven't. These are V1. Let's see what these are 5.1 by 4.1, and I'm running 6S, and it's about 640 grams.
Yeah, give a pair of S3s a try.
I mean, S3s are going to be more bendy. They're more flexible than the V1Ss are.
Yeah, I guess he's flying a wicked powerful rig.
Yeah. Oh, Dronik, you missed the submission window. What is wrong? Okay, is your newest video? Is it you cruising around all the apartments in Spain there? Cause I'm down to put that up. What's going on, Bruce? Glad to have you here at X-Jet. Hope you're staying safe down there. Tag boy, thank you so much. Bug out bag and hops. Hell yeah. Dude, things are getting crazy here in the States. I had to like take a break from the news the other day. It's just too much.
Yeah, it's pretty overwhelming.
Yeah. It feels like being stuck in a movie.
Oh, shit hit the fan in Serbia like the other day. We started getting quarantines. We're not allowed to go outside after 5 p.m.
Yeah, they've sent the National Guard into New York, California, and Washington as of today. I had early word. I mean, okay, Tommy, oh my God, texted me. He's like, so when I left the house, and when I came back, the field across the street is full of National Guard. I was like, And that was before they'd announced anything. So, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm up in New England, and I have friends who are in the National Guard, and they're starting to hear whispers that it might be coming everywhere.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm surprised that Atlanta hasn't put in, or not Atlanta, but Georgia in general hasn't put in a shelter-in-place order, because like Ohio and Louisiana have, and they have way fewer cases than us. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. We got distant FPV ripping snowmobiles with FPV chase in the mountains. Where's my cursor?
I'm liking the audio in this video so far. Good.
Yeah. Walkie-talkie, you can't get a flight out of Atlanta? Are you stuck in Atlanta?
I heard it's pretty bad in Denver too.
I mean, in Atlanta, between the like three or four counties, we've got a couple hundred cases, but they're not testing anyone unless you're a healthcare worker. So, like, no telling what the actual numbers are. Wow, shutting the parks down. Yeah. I think that they have, the city of Atlanta has closed bars and restaurants, I believe.
I think that was nationwide. I think everything is closed for as far as like bars and restaurants.
Yeah.
No, there's still a couple of states that are still open.
Yeah. Earlier in the week, me and Steele and Schizo were trying to get together to go find some like coronavirus bandos. Proper social distancing. We weren't gonna actually even interact. We were just gonna show up and fly. But all of the offices and stuff in Atlanta still had like close to half of the normal number of cars in a lot. Like nothing was really shut down.
Give it like a couple weeks.
I know, but if it keeps heading the way it is, in a couple of weeks, I'm not even gonna want to go out, even if I'm not interacting with people there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. Like right now, I wouldn't feel too bad if I'm not touching doorknobs and whatnot, and just standing in a parking lot and flying my quad. But yeah.
What I didn't realize about this one till yesterday is this little bug can actually stay alive out of the body for 72 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on surface is up to 72 hours.
That corona mail going on.
Well, okay, on paper and cardboard, it's they're saying 24 hours.
I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be a post office man. Everybody licking the envelopes and whatnot.
They're all licking shit. Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Very nice distant FPV. All right. We got Phantom FPV redo.
Dude, is it best to film in 4x3 when you're shooting a video like this so it doesn't chop off the subject in the top?
It depends on what it is that you're going for. If you want it to not look distorted, then film in 4x3 and you can crop and choose and move the image back and forth. If you want to use real steady, film in 4x3 because it'll convert it to 16:9. If you film in 16:9, it converts it with the black bars, and I don't really care for that. If you are just filming like regular freestyle stuff, I say go for the 16:9. Although I haven't made any videos in a minute, but everything that I've been filming in 4.3 and running through real steady. Just FYI. All right, so here comes a redo from Phantom FPV. Yep, Brad Ellis, 241 cases in the Atlanta metro area. Yeah, inhaling the air from the hairdryer is not a cure. Just want to clarify, anybody reading the comments?
I was watching the news today, and if you get if you inhale some air that's like above 136 degrees, it'll actually kill the fire.
Well, if you actually breathe that air into your lungs, then your lungs will get burnt themselves. In reality, your lungs never exhale all of the air from your lungs. There's a very small window of temperature range that your lungs can accept air at. And once the virus is in your respiratory tract, you're not going to be able to kill it with heat because that air mixes with the air that's already in your lungs.
No, it's funny. I work in retail, so I keep on having people coming in with all their like whack-ass solutions for how to kill it. I had one dude being like, just drink mouthwash, and I was like, nah, don't do that. It's a horrible idea.
I mean, if you're gonna go that route, just drink like vodka, right?
That's what my employer was saying. They were joking. They were like, all right, we're just gonna start day drinking here at work.
Oh my god. To be fair, I have killed some shit with alcohol before. When I crashed my quad at Joe Nall, I got beaver fever, or basically like there was a dead turtle in the pond that I went swimming in trying to find my quad, and I had the nastiest stomach bug for like 2.5 weeks, and it didn't go away, and I was about to go to the doctor because all the things say if you've got it, give it 2 weeks, it'll probably get better. It hadn't gotten better, and like that was the worst 2 weeks I've ever had of anything. It was just, oh God, help me. And at the end of the 2 weeks, Steele told me that his dad had once had something like that and had gone to the doctor, and the doctors had tried all these different things and it hadn't gotten any better, and that what finally made it better was he drank straight liquor, and the thing that was living in his gut couldn't survive the liquor, but he could. And so it was the night before I was supposed to go somewhere on a trip, and I was like, well, I mean, what can it hurt? And I drank I got a bottle of whiskey and or bourbon, and just kind of sipped on it that night, and I felt hungover the next day, but it was no more stomach problems. Whatever it was in my gut, it killed it cold. All right, hell yeah, Phantom, that was one hell of a rip there, buddy. for our 6th video. I'm going to try to keep track of the number of videos as we go through the night. Who we got next? You don't know me. Practice makes perfect. 10 months of FPV.
The other night on the UFDA show, Skadoosh gave a little bit of a hint of your China toilet experience. Like Skadoosh's viewpoint on what's going on in China is the only way. The reason I've been tuning in, because it's just been impressive to see what he's been talking about through being able to get out on the VPN. But there was some part, and he's talked about how many people come out of there missing a sock after they had China.
I didn't miss a sock. There was a. Oh man, getting real talk on here. What the hell? It doesn't matter. I had a situation, and oh man, there was a whatchamacallit, like a janitor cart, and I grabbed a rag off of that. You know, beggars can't be choosers.
That's hardcore,
dude. Dude, you don't.
This was handy wipes. If you go to China, make sure you just stock shitloads of handy wipes.
Yeah, if you go to China, carry handy wipes in your pocket. It's a must.
Is everything just fucking nasty over there?
No, they just don't have toilet paper in the bathrooms, period. That was in the ground floor of a fancy, high-rise office building. The bathroom had no toilet paper.
So what do?
They all carry, hand wipes with them.
Dang. That's tough. They should be warning you more, when you buy a plane ticket over there.
They should be like, psst, by the way, carry hand wipes.
That's kind of a nasty prank to play on other people who come to visit your country. It's surprise, there's no toilet paper here.
There's a guy on one of my forums. He was going to Australia to visit family, and they didn't tell him until he got on the plane. He was halfway to Australia when they said, "Oh, by the way, everyone on the plane, you're going to be in quarantine basically when you arrive to Australia."
Oh. Merry Christmas.
Oh, Desada AA says my family in Wuhan is able to go outdoors now. That's good to hear. I'm glad that China has managed to turn this around. It gives me hope, but it scares me too, because I don't think we're capable of doing the kind of lockdown that China pulled off with temperature checks at the grocery store and temperature checks at your apartment building.
We've got the paranoia. We don't have the brutality and.
Mm-hmm.
Mad reference.
Dude, I know, he's going so hard.
Yeah, but it's in a tight space.
Yeah. Dude, Phantom, thanks for submitting, bro.
Yeah, this edit slaps.
Yeah, Skadoosh also says that the toilets are usually squatters, where you basically stand over a hole and squat. I honestly, that didn't faze me one bit. The squatting, I was perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, I'd be more upset about the toilet paper personally.
Yeah, the toilet paper was way rougher. Quite literally. All right. Up next, Deceit FPV Dragon Slayer Freestyle.
Hi, Sting.
What is up, little man? How you doing tonight? Yeah, Skadoosh, that's the other thing. Not only are they checking temperatures and everything, they have tracking on the phone so they know everywhere you went. And then if you turn up infected, they can isolate out everybody that you've been in contact with. Like, yeah, I don't think they can pull that off in the States. Man, everybody's just killing it tonight. Formula, Deceit, Phantom. You Don't Know Me. Like, everybody's just going so hard.
I'm gonna have to try this y'all rocky backy forthy thing that they're doing.
Y'all rocky backy forthy thingy. That should be that should be the only acceptable name for it from now on. Y'all rocky backy forthy thingy.
I dig it. Put it in the old Trictionary or whatever I call it.
In Steele's drone Bible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lots and lots of the backyard rips this week for sure, Chris Quad. I'm working on some micro challenge things that are going to be coming up in the very near future. So if you don't already have a micro for ripping in the house, then maybe think about getting one. I don't know. They're a lot of fun.
I have a micro, but it can't really do acro. It's still brushless or brushed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking about that because I want to figure out a way to incorporate it where it brings in all aspects of indoor ripping. So don't plan to be excluded. It's not going to be like you got a power loop at kitchen table or something, you know.
I built a 3-inch gecko and that thing handles really well. I wish I could get the 5-inch to handle like that thing does, but it only flies for like 2.5 minutes.
No bueno.
So
I'll show you a 3-inch echo that lasts 2.5 minutes.
I got a 3. I've got a 3.5 inch that I've been flying on lithium ions, and I can actually rip with it to a degree on 3-cell lithium ion. You get 10 to 12 minutes of flight time.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'll try and get that. I'm on vacation this next last week. I haven't put HD on it yet, but I'm gonna try and get a video of it up and put some details up. 3-cell, 3600 kV, 15 or 1408s or something like that, the hyperlights. And then on 4-cell, I think you can do almost 80.
All right, we got McFlight with 3D FPV at the most overflown office park in Colorado.
Dude, I like that Supra though that they just had at the end of the last video.
Is that a Supra?
Yeah, it was one of the older ones, like 92 to 98.
Yeah, the one they were real Supras.
Yeah, really.
Oh, dang, I met one of those guys at the protest. I think, pretty sure.
Oh, nice. Woo! Getting close. Getting real risky.
We all look the same.
Hello, Cement Kid.
Is that a Supra?
This 3D stuff is pretty wild.
Some nice B-roll in there too. So if you fly 3D, do you turn the centering on the throttle axis back on? I just thought of that. Like I could
thought about that before.
I could see a use for doing that. But then it's going to be a pain because like all your quads, you're not going to want to have that. So maybe if you're like full-time 3D pilot.
Those looking straight down 3D orbits are wild.
Mm-hmm.
I think Zoe's got her transmitter set up, I think, so it's enabled on a switch. If you don't throw the switch, it's regular flying once you throw the switch.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild to be able to make your brain switch like that, you know?
It's like the 3D heli guys. Some of this stuff is pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. What up, bros? Long day ripping. We hit a couple cool gaps, and we hung out with
I
a
have
bunch
a
of
hard
cool
enough
people.
time not crashing into stuff,
So,
much less trying to
cool
fly
weekend, flew
backwards,
both
upside
days,
down, throttle.
And yeah, you'll probably see this edit in a couple days, like Wednesday or something. But that's pretty much it. We will scope you guys later.
Man.
Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button and subscribe.
I'm
if
sore.
you
I went
like
running for the
content
first time
and you want to see more. All right.
in a couple of months
Have a
the
good
other
day,
day. Well, yesterday, and I gotta get back in shape. I'm getting too fluffy over here. All right, what do we got? Up next, King Sloth, Crossfire to the Roofs FPV Freestyle. Wait, is this like your intro? Because I feel like that handrail bonk I've seen before. I like the beat.
Cause you're mine.
No, the rest of it, like, I recognize that little bonk on the handrail, but the rest of it seems new. Unless I don't know. Well, I guess if everything's downhill after 40, I got a little bit more uphill to go in me. I did say I'm getting too fluffy. Oh, full screen. My bad. Good call. Bruce says, tell Daniel his ex-hover is dead. Mud killed it. Cheat quad only lasted 5 years. What the hell? I guess that's why they do 5-year warranties. So as soon as it's up, they know it's going to die. Yeah, I fixed the full screen. My bad, guys. Dude, attacking the holes in that roof.
Talk to no one, don't you look at nothing.
Very, very nice, King Sloth.
I like that outro screen.
Mm-hmm. Trippy. Alright. Wait, that's weird. Lady Lick's video is all hidden. No thumbnail for him. Alright, now we got Lady Lick with Sunny Sunday Session 6-inch. Sunny Sunday Session 6-inch. Lots of sus. Oh yeah, I've been disinfecting all week. I'm hitting up the doorknobs, the handrails, the light switches, all of that. I got a squirt bottle with alcohol and spray it down, and yeah, disinfecting the crap out of this house. I know, the birds are ridiculous.
Herding the birds.
Dude, cement kid,
Yep.
I know, I was expecting more things to be flyable this week, and I tried to go out and everything was still smoked. Atlanta's just not catching up with the times. Just make me want to dive into that smokestack. I'm like, oh, can we? Can we?
I wonder if you can get a job herding the birds like this.
I mean, I could see airports using that.
Airports and wharfs for like shipping.
But do wharfs really care about the birds?
They shit on everything.
But I mean, that doesn't stop business. Birds at airports damage airplanes, so they have like all sorts of mitigation things in place, like teams of dogs, hawks,
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you dog?
sound or noise cannons. Like they have so many anti-bird things on airports.
Oh wow, I never thought about that.
I could see the problem that unless you occasionally actually hit one and kill one, they'll get to the point where they're just like, meh. You know, you actually have to put some fear in them and demonstrate to everybody that, you know, this thing around.
Well, I mean, the sound cannon never hits a single one, right? So I think that the fact that you're chasing it could definitely do better than the sound cannon.
You guys ever hit a bird?
I've done damn close.
I have never hit one, no.
Serbian pigeons must be slow.
How many have you hit, dude?
Only two, and I felt like shit both times.
Yet he still chases them over water.
Oh no, the first time I hit one, it was from a power loop. That guy didn't expect it.
Neither did he.
Got to fly the HD digital system the other day, and I went and herded some pigeons, and I got a HD view of pigeon ass right in my face as I was flying.
Get a little pigeon poop on that DJI cam.
I can review the image. I thought maybe we'd have some feathers and blood on the drone when we came back. It was that.
Oh my god.
I had like one feather.
Vampire, I would definitely say to date, birds have caused more airplane damage than drones for sure. All right, dividing by 0, recycling done right.
Pay attention to your text there, Stingy, that I sent. That was a...
Did you have special instructions or something?
It's just that it's they were recycling beer cans.
Oh, okay. We got some beer can cannons.
I got to fly the spot 2 days in a row. Second day was even better, but my damn GoPro didn't record for half the. I was actually able to beat the damn cans to the target on some of the taps.
Oh, I think I just saw the can shoot by. It was only in frame for like 1 frame.
Yeah, the second day it wasn't as bright out. They had a bunch of clouds, and I was able to actually get halfway down range and like do a power loop falling back out of the sky and almost catch the cans. But yeah, the GoPro did not freaking record. Then I ended up going down, so I spent half the session using one quad to pick up the other quads during a live fire range.
That sounds sketch. I want to see a drone get shot with a beer can cannon now.
I was trying my best to actually catch the cans. I didn't care if I got nailed; it would have made a great shot. But yeah, GoPro wasn't recording. Damn.
That's your challenge for next week.
Yep, Cement Kid. That's right. Sully put it on down in the Hudson after a bird strike.
This group actually has black powder cannons instead of just the mortars. And the problem is in California they're having fewer and fewer ranges they can go to shoot. I'm hoping to be able to go and see them when they actually shoot the cannons or the cannon. They can do volley fire that's better timed cannons than the mortars.
So are you telling me this is some people's hobby to shoot beer cans like this?
Yep, the gal that invited me, it's something her family does, and the very opening scene, that was like a frickin' 75-year-old woman with her beer can mortar shooting beer cans out there. The gal that invited me, that orange cone that's out there is a target. She actually managed to tag, they have like a pool, whoever manages to come closest wins the pool. On day 2, she actually rolled a can and tagged the freaking cone. I thought I had it on video, but yeah, GoPro didn't record. I was actually out there and got the damn pulling in to hit the damn cone, and I missed the shot because the GoPro didn't record.
They've got the pumpkin chunking things too, the competition for air cannons on pumpkins and slingshots or whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to keep up with those. Those things are impressive. I've never built the spud gun. Good God. Those things actually recoil, and what they're using is like...
Nice. All right, Axial Tilt Studios, testing KISS hardware, never going back. Oh, you'll be back. You'll be back.
I definitely will not be back.
Everybody says that.
Yeah, I've got a complete full-blown steel build, and it's just hanging on the wall.
KISS is great when it works, but I don't know.
I mean, you know, it flies good, but as expensive as much as it cost for me to build the damn thing, it's like I'm scared to fly it.
They were shooting beer cans, Phantom.
Why did you stop flying KISS?
Well, at the time, KISS was crazy inconsistent. Like, I'm not, this is not a dig on it now, because this is literally like years ago. But like you'd go out and I'd have 2 KISS setups, right? And on one day, this one flies perfect, and this one is like all over the sky. I'm like, what the hell? Go out the next day, all same settings on both of them. This one and this one flies perfect. And like I had to have like 4 quads working to get one to fly good on any given day. And I got tired of that. I wanted something consistent, and plus like no OSD, like no, so many features that were like behind at the time. So yeah.
I got a race flight, I don't know, a couple months ago. I messed with it a little bit, and then the KISS, you know, I messed with it. It's just starting out with clean flight and then beta flight. It's like I'm too old to change and try something new. You know, it's like I gotta learn something new all over again, you know?
Well, see, I'm coming from Flight 1, and so Flight 1 is very, very, like, nice. It feels amazing, like cinema stuff, but it's very, very over-filtered. And so, like, Kiss feels very, like, raw and direct and, like, precise.
Yeah, well, Betaflight with the RPM filters. Pretty damn sweet.
That's what the Flight 1, right? When they introduced those RPM filters, that it's very
No, Flight 1 is great. I love it. It's definitely what I call how damn simple it is to use and set up and flies from the box.
I think that was my biggest irritation with it was when I started playing with the Falco X stuff. I was like, where the hell is everything? So I was like, screw it, it's not even worth messing with.
Yeah, I moved away from Flight 1 right as Falco X came out. I was flying Flight 1 and everything, and it was nice, like basic. In my experience, Flight 1 was as consistent as Betaflight. Like, I'd build a quad, I put my settings on it, and it just flew great. But what I will say is that with Flight 1, basically I fly hard, I crash a lot on concrete, and my motors get dinged up, they get bent bells, they get bent shafts, etc., and I would have to change out a motor earlier in the amount of damage that it had taken on Flight 1 to keep getting smooth video than with Betaflight. With Betaflight, I could like fly damaged motors further and still get smooth video footage. That was kind of my takeaway. And also, I also moved away from Flight 1 because there were several like when I did Drone Clash in Amsterdam, I needed to be able to disable drones and put them in pit mode and out of pit mode so that I could plug in like 4 quads at once and select which one I was flying. And I just couldn't do that in Flight 1, and I could in Betaflight. So that was like the last straw, and I swapped everything back. Yep. All right, what's next? Actually, before we move on to the next video, I am going to take a beer me break and run to the refrigerator. I'll be right back.
That's the word, refrigerator.
Thinking I might do the same.
Yes, yes, yes. All right.
All right, let me get a new one too.
Everybody's taking a beer me break. So up next we have Well, let's just go big again. Why not? I have Wild Leap Chance IPA. Another. Where are these guys out of? LaGrange, Georgia. So another Georgia local. All right. Up next, last one was Axial Tilt. Up next is RC Crawler King chasing planes with a drone. I always love some good chase footage.
Yeah.
Dude, why the hell is my audio so loud?
How's it going? This is F4U Corsair.
I don't know.
Foamy electric. Just took it up for a flight. It's kind of awesome.
Was that a dolphin noise? Oh, this guy must be a what's that famous YouTuber that Jake Paul fan? Must be a Jake Paul fan. I always give Willard crap because he started using that, and like Jake Paul uses dolphin noises to cover up his curse words. Dude, Mondo, I agree. I tried to film a Betaflight tune video, and it's so hard. Like, tuning is so different now versus where it was when I did my last good Betaflight tune video. Dude, this video is sick. I like the nice mix of the chase and line of sight, especially when you're dealing with the other RC hobby pursuits. It's good to have a nice mix of footage. RC Crawler King must be like a true RC enthusiast. He's got a Crawler King, so the RC like ground vehicle username. He's chasing fixed wing and 3D helis and flying FPV. He's got all the RCs. I love it. Nice. I like that shot.
Collective pitch helis are fun until you crash. There's no such thing as turtle mode with one of those.
I love flying the collective pitch helis in the simulator.
Yeah, definitely. I've had one like, yeah, that's. I had one that was broken for a year. I fixed it, crashed on the first flight, and it's been like a month, and it's still torn apart.
Oh man, I've never actually had one. So years before I even got into FPV, I was kind of into flying RC. I flew like a counter-rotating prop helicopter, and I was looking and getting a collective pitch. And the more I saw, the more I was just like, I don't want to do that. It's going to be such a nightmare. So I never went down that road. I played around with them on the sim, and I got to where I could do like little TikToks and stuff, but never that great. It's not an easy thing, and you're going to crash. I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot. A lot of respect for guys that do that. Oh, Chris Quad has even got a little of the totally crossed out intro back in there. Love it. I tell him every week that I want to see more of his intro. If you guys aren't old enough to know what totally crossed out is all about, then you're youngins. That was a sick chase edit too. I agree, Chris Quad. I had the Crisscross Totally Crossed Out album. I think I may have even worn my jeans backwards a couple of times as a child.
I had the MC Hammer pants.
Ooh, I never had any Hammer pants.
Yeah, that was slightly before my time.
They called them parachute pants, is what they called them.
Starkey wore his pants backwards too. Dude, the cinematic rip is on point. So my question is this a GoPro stabilization or real steady, Chris Quad? I'm gonna say real steady. Alright, I should quit like tapping because that's probably loud as hell on the mic. Real steady go. I was right. I cheated because I know you've been using that a lot lately. It wasn't even fair. What is it? All right, New Zealand's in level 4 lockdown, went from 2 to 4 in 24 hours. What does level 4 lockdown even mean? Propaganda X. And does that mean we're not going to get any more sweet X-Jet videos? I heard he was making a new FPV vlog. Level 4 is zombies. Yeah, I for real feel like we're in like a zombie movie or like in the Contagion movie where like all the news is going off and people just aren't paying attention.
I think about that every time I go to the store and just kind of look around. I'm like, is this really happening? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I legit go to the store wearing gloves and a mask, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm not doing the mask because it's completely not effective with the beard. But I do have gloves. And honestly, I haven't been in a store for like a week now. I totally stocked up effectively. Did anybody see okay, number one, do you know who Norman Reedus is? And number two, did you see how he got called out on Instagram by his girlfriend? She sent... Norman Reedus plays the guy on The Walking Dead, the long-haired guy. Oh my god. Why am I drawing a blank? The motorcycle riding guy on Walking Dead. Somebody help me. Anybody? Nobody. Okay.
I haven't seen it. Sorry.
Anyways, he's a famous actor from The Walking Dead. His girlfriend sent him out to get non-perishable foods to try to, get ready for staying at home. And he came home with like a box of potatoes, which are perishable, if you didn't know.
Right. Yeah.
Anyways, it was just kind of funny because, Walking Dead should know better, et cetera, et cetera.
My issue is I've got a wife and 2 kids that won't stop eating, so.
Yes, I understand that. I understand that entirely. Let's see. Raichu FPV, and then water tower. My girlfriend the other day was like, let's do, I have all this food here. She's like, let's do French toast. And I'm like, we're not going to the store. She's like, but we have everything except for bread. And I'm like, exactly. We're not going to the store for just the kind of bread for the French toast. Like, we can do other things. We can make eggs. It's going to be okay. And getting over that, like, don't go to the store for just one thing right now. Just wait.
I can't wait to see 9 months from now to see if this caused a little miniature baby boom.
Oh, I think it's gonna.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm ready to go so hard right now with this song.
That's what she said.
Outbreak is in the top 10 movies. That doesn't surprise me. It's basically the exact plot line we're living through. The COVID kid generation. I think that we should have that be the name. The COVID kid.
Perfect.
The Coronials. No, that's awful. I like the COVID kids. Dude, did you see? Okay, I read some article about how this thing is dividing us. And there's some people that are being nasty, but a lot of people are coming together. But the one thing that I did read that I was like, oh my god, is like millennials using the hashtag boomer remover to refer to coronavirus. I was like, oh my, that's just awful. I did giggle a little bit, but it's awful. COVID FPV is already taken. Oh. COVIDians. Name the next frame the stingy COVID. All right, what do we got next? Up next is Pickle Rick, FPV, Maiden Flight, Bot Grinder, built. Oh man, he's even got the Swifty on that Pickle Rick edit. Yeah, I agree, Hyperbolic. It is not true that it only gets old people. It is requiring 1 in 7 people between 20 and 40 something to be hospitalized and need a ventilator. Like, yeah, it's...
There's so much misinformation, like, going around about this.
Dude, people talking about suck on a hairdryer to cure it on the stream tonight. And like, so many things, yeah. I do not watch Tim Pool, Chris Quad, should I?
Joe Rogan has a really interesting podcast with an infectious disease specialist.
I did watch the entirety of that, and that had a lot of eye-opening tidbits in it.
For sure.
Morty, good music comes from people who are relaxed. Just hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat.
Yeah, smokers are susceptible. Like anybody with the diabetics, obese, so in any kind of autoimmune disorder. Like I have nieces and nephews that have issues that make them susceptible as well. It's not just gonna be older people. Dude, do everything you can to stay safe. Who cares what people say? If they think you're dumb for wearing gloves and a mask, they can go fuck themselves. My 2 cents.
And I also bought a shirt from you, so that should be coming soon.
Oh, nice.
Something like buy a couple.
A power loop shirt?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Dude, I love this shirt so much. I don't get the old decrepit Nintendo controller. I don't know. I identify with that guy. This is not my shirt. I wish it was my shirt. It's just a cool shirt I got. I like my power loop shirt too, by the way. Alright, I'm ready to move on. What do we got next? I haven't been setting timers at all tonight. I've been doing a bad job. Billy Hackett, 1 pack, no cuts, sending it for Stingy. Alright, Billy Hackett, sending it for Stingy.
I can swallow a bottle of alcohol in her. Feel like Godzilla. Better hit the deck like the cartilla. My whole squad's in here walking around.
Got the power loop.
Cross between a zombie apocalypse and Bobby the brain healing, which is probably the same reason I wrestle with mania shades in this bitch. I'm posse up. Consider it to cost me a costly mistake if they sleeping on me. The hoes better get insomnia. ADHD hydroxy cut. Pass the capacity. In AA with an AK melee, finna set it like a play date. Better vacate, retreat like a vacate Mayday. This beat is Craig Ray Ray J H A H A H A. Laughing all the way to the bank.
Eminem is just so damn good.
You get in my way, I'ma feed you to the monster. I'm normal during the day, but at night turn to a monster. When the moon shines.
Oh no, I didn't hear it on Tim Pool. I saw it in like an article on Apple News. I don't even remember what outlet it was on. It was just an article talking about how, in a lot of ways, coronavirus is pitting us against each other. We're like calling it Chinese virus and making it racially charged, or like so many ways that it's tearing at society.
I'm in a mental hospital with a crystal ball, trying to see what I still be like this tomorrow. Whisper, dog voices whisper. My fist is ball back up against the wall, pencil drawn. This is just a song to go ballistic on. You just hold a pistol on the guy with a missile launcher.
I feel like what people are calling it should be like the least of their concerns.
I agree.
You get in my way, I'ma feed you to the
monster. I'm normal during the day, but at night turn to a monster. When the moon shines like ice road truckers, I look like a villain out of those blockbusters. Godzilla, fire, spit a monster. Blood on the dance floor, on the Louis V carpet. Fire, Godzilla, fire. Monster, blood on the dance floor, Louis V if you never gave a damn, raise your hand, cause I'm about to set trip. Vacation plans, I'm on point like my index is. So all you will ever get is some motherfucking finger. Prostate exam. How can I have all these fans that perspire like a liar's pants? I'm on fire and I got no plans to retire. And I'm still the man you admire. These chicks are spazzing out. I only get more handsome and flyer. I got them passing out like what you do when you hand someone flyers.
Wait, we got a... Oh, shit. We got an Oh My God up in here. He's on lockdown in California. He's got the National Guard outside his door. He can't go nowhere. He's got to be scrounging YouTube for something to watch. Oh, glad to have you here, bro. What are you sipping on tonight? I'm on that Wild Leap Chance IPA tonight.
He needs to get in the Discord chat.
Yeah, I know he's got Discord because we were on Quad Camp together all over Discord. Calling him out on that lockdown life. Very nice, Billy Hackett. All right, I think we're down to like the last two or three videos. I mean, this guy's after my own heart. He's hitting all the power loops through the branches. I gotta love it. Mad shout out. Hell yeah. All right, Propaganda X, Death of a Remix. Oh, perfect. Tommy's here just in time for the Death of a Remix. Oh, that's funny. Stone Brewing Peak Conditions. That's not a bad one. I love some... Stone makes some good beers.
Yes, they do.
Oh, no. Yeah, I could see how this would end a remix.
Just a good old boy. Never meaning
No harm.
Beats all you never saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they was born.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Wait. That's not all she wrote. We're coming back. We're coming back. All right, we're back up.
Just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day he was born. Straight in the curve, yeah. Flattening the hills.
Who is this? Who sang this? I know the song.
Making their way the only way they know how.
It wasn't Merle Haggard, but I want to say Merle. I actually love me some old time country. I'm not a big fan of like pop country that they put out these days, but the old stuff, Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash.
What? Waylon Jennings is who sung this one.
Ah, okay, good deal. Yeah.
I can imagine you flying a plane and singing songs like this in your head.
Yeah, I know it's from the Dukes of Hazzard, but I didn't know that much.
You know my mama loved me, but she don't understand. They keep her showing my hands and not my face on TV.
Ooh!
Well, I bet that boy wishes he had a parachute.
Ow. Yeah. Yeah, that prop ain't been... That's like when you see somebody's ankle and it's like all askew. You're like, that ain't right. That ain't right. You ain't walking that one off. Oh man, that was painful. All right, Teg Boy, Raw Friday FPV mini quad. Wait, didn't Teg Boy have another one tonight?
Nope, this is my first one.
Okay, you were so memorable from last week, is what it is.
Ah. I had the short and sweet one last time.
Guillermo, what the Remix V2 isn't new enough for you? What is up, Pacific Northwest pilots? Glad to have you up in the house. Ooh, that was close to the tree. Dig the jam. Ah, I see what you're saying, Guillermo. Yeah, it is time for a new frame. I agree. Maybe a Stingy V2 forged carbon. Just saying. Holy shit, Guillermo, you're still on the Emax red bottoms. I'm sorry. I am sorry for you.
Both of my main freestyle quads are the original Stingy V2s. Nice.
Jake, the roommate's always doing his own thing. I think he's upstairs watching some Netflix or something. It's Mike, AFPV Wolf, if you are familiar. Part of the Atlanta FPV crew for sure. All right, last video. We got Bald Man FPV Construction Rip. Wait a minute, what's happening? Alright.
Sorry, gonna do a round two. It looks like we might make it in time.
Oh no, I said tonight. I was like, starting tonight, we're gonna just lock it down to the one round. But I mean, I'd said that before we even had any submissions. But yeah, it is pushing past that 9:30 mark as is. Dang, a Vortex 250 Umagod edition. Oh, that was a nice little backwards pass through there. I dig that. I still have a new inbox, what is it called? Oh my god, the Vortex 250. I've got a Vortex new in the box from DR1 the very first DR1 event where they gave us those. Do you remember that, Tommy? When we got the vortexes for the team rip. I forget which team I was on, but it's got stickers from whatever brand that was all over it. Yeah, Chris Quad, I do fly with Coda. Actually, Coda lives just a couple of blocks from me. We fly together quite often. Very nice, Baldman FPV. Hell yeah. You notice I've been playing a little bit more guitars lately. Watching some YouTube videos on playing guitar, trying to learn some new licks. All right, let's bring it in. So, with that being the end of the submissions, that brings us to this section of the stream, which is called Stingy Stars. As we go through the videos every night, I make my notes. If it's something that catches my eye, I put a star next to it and make a little note so that I know who to give a shout out to. That's awesome. Wait, Team Mountain Dew. Hang on. Let's see what team was I. Let me find this thing. I know exactly where it is. It's not like I gotta find it. Yeah, Tommy was Team Mountain Dew because he picked up a Mountain Dew sponsorship back in the day. Let's see, this guy. Oh, I was Team Amp Energy Drink. Still,
That's a good drink.
Brand new Immersion RC Vortex 250 Pro. That was a fun event with Poooh back in the day. Okay. Well, as I was saying, let's get down to the Stingy Stars for the night. And I kind of switch it up. Sometimes I go in reverse order. Sometimes I go in actual order. I got myself winded running across the running across the house. So first up is going to be Formula FPV, always with the ridiculous flow, and he did not fail us tonight, bringing the juice back. Formula is killing it. Walkie-talkie, one pack in the yard. We got like a new term for a trick. What was it? The yawy, twitchy, flippy, rolly thingy. I totally botched that, but from now on, that is the new name of a trick. Review the stream to figure out what the actual name of the trick is.
I can't remember what it was either, but yeah, we'll just roll it.
Phantom FPV with, I don't know how to say whether that's Redux, Redo, like it's French, but Phantom FPV getting all of the proximity flips and the hurricanes, like just going nuts in there. You don't know me, practice makes perfect. Deceit and of course with that practice makes perfect, that is only 10 months in for his FPV journey, and he is already killing it with the one pack edits. Deceit FPV, Dragon Slayer Freestyle, also sick as well. Lady Lick, just, I mean, hurting birds and being Lady Lick and awesome as usual. Okay. Dividing by Zero, honorable mention for the cool beer shooting. RC Crawler King, chasing planes with a drone. Dude, that was a hell of an edit. I just love the fact that it brought in all of the RC things. Granted, the ground-based game was only in your name for RC Crawler King, but still the planes and the 3D helis and all the line of sight shots, it was a really well put together edit. Killed it for sure. Chris Quad, Proximatic. And then also Bald Man with the construction rip right there at the end. So that is going to do it for the Stingy Stars, and that brings us to the winner, which is going to get a prize pack from myself coming up. And dude, tonight's a hard one. Tonight is a hard one. I hate getting to this point. I'm kind of
tough one.
I know it is a really tough one. I think that I'm kind of okay. I'm just going to tell you who I'm torn between, so that everybody that doesn't get picked is in there for the honorable mention. I'm torn between Formula, Walkie Talkie with 1 pack in the yard, You Don't Know Me with Practice Makes Perfect, and RC Crawler King. 4 very good videos, 4 very different videos. I just don't. All right, you know what? I'm gonna give it to Formula. Bring in the juice back. That, because the edit, I mean, the flying was just ridiculous. While we had lots of good edits, lots of good flying, practice makes perfect. It's gonna get better because I know you're not gonna quit practicing. But for now, Formula is taking the win for tonight. Congratulations, Formula. I think that Formula has actually won a previous stream as well. I may be wrong on that. But as usual, we're going to let Formula's video play us out for tonight. Thank you all for coming so much. We will see you again next weekend. Please stay safe and keep your social distancing going. Be safe out there. Wash your hands. Stock up on food. Don't hoard toilet paper because it's dumb. Number 1. And yeah, be kind to one another. There you go. That's what I'm going to leave you with. Formula FPV, play us out, dude.
Thanks, Dane.
Hell yeah.
Intoxicating your kiss, intoxicating your lips. Nobody does it like this. I find it hard to resist. Oh, feeling out of control, beautifully so. What's coming over me? It's a total eclipse of rationality. I don't usually say this, I don't usually play this game. Yeah, I know I'm not faded, but it kinda feels that way. I don't usually say this, but I think I should let you know. But baby, I don't wanna go. How could I go home when I feel like I belong in your arms? It's like champagne, feel it pouring in my veins. Yeah, I got myself too drunk on you to drive, so I'm crashing here tonight. Good. Damn, are you really this good? Baby, you're just like a drug. I'd bottle you up if I could. Oh, feeling out of control of your chemicals. What's coming over me? It's a total eclipse of rationality. I don't usually say this, I don't usually play this game. Yeah, I know I'm not faded, but it kinda feels that way. I don't usually say this, but I think I should let you know. But baby, I don't wanna go. How could I go home when I feel like I belong in your arms? It's like champagne, feel it pouring in my veins. Yeah, I got myself too drunk on you to drive, so I'm crashing here tonight.